Well, hello, Virgo, and welcome to Firestarpassion Tarot. So, for those of you guys who are new here, welcome to my channel. Take a look around. I have a few playlists. I have taken a few breaks, but I am back. It is what it is. It is life, right? For those of you guys who are returning, what's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. So, in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at your love life, Virgo. There's also going to be timestamps down below. Take a look at those timestamps, and of course, just where you're gravitated to, go for it. So, yeah, it feels like someone has been kind of quiet with you here, Virgo, right? Someone's been what feels like avoiding you, avoiding the noise. Or maybe you're avoiding someone, avoiding the noise, Virgo. So, again, remember that energy's fluid, so take it and put it where it applies, right? Just don't make things fit here on my channel. Again, go to where you feel gravitated to. Let's do this, right? So, of course, I want to focus the energy on your love life, right? This person who you have your eyes on, this person who you're focused on, this person who you think about, this person who obviously you have emotions for, right? We're going to take a look at this person. We're going to break them open, right? We're going to take a look at what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're doing, and what they want to do. So, universe, let's focus on Virgo's person of interest. Let's focus on their mind, right? What they're thinking, what they think about when it comes to Virgo, right? What they think about in general, what's on their mind. Universe, show me this person's thoughts. Show me their ideas, show me their dreams, show me their visions. Also, too, remember, Virgo, that your thoughts become your words, become your actions, right? The law of attraction, right? The power to actually manifest just by your own thoughts. So, of course, you know, the more you think negative of this person, or the more you negatively think, you know, when it comes to daydreams of this person, the more you're going to create a negative effect, right? But the more you think positively, Virgo, when it comes to this person, clearly, the more positive things will take place, right? The more positive that outcome possibly could be. Now, also remember, it always takes two to tango, and everybody has free will. So, of course, if it doesn't feel like it resonates, if it feels like it's just not right, then it's just not your message. If it does feel right, if it does feel like it's hitting you on every aspect, then it's for you, right? Definitely drop a comment and let me know how this reading resonates for you if it does. Virgo, you're receiving King of Cups in the reverse, which is funny because I cannot speak, right? There's going to be communication issues absolutely with this person who's coming through already, right? So this person may not be communicating to you, doesn't know how to say things right. And again, those roles can be switched. But I was going to say that it feels like this person, or you've dealt with someone who abandoned you, who gave up on you. It was an injustice. It was a wrongdoing. This person did you wrong, okay? And interesting enough, it's King of Cups in the reverse. This feels like finally making a decision. No longer juggling two love interests, right? No longer juggling two loves, two different lives, right? Excuse me, again with this communication issue. Emotionally investing in something, but not emotionally investing in something else that's wanted, right? And what's being emotionally invested in is just not working, right? So living in something that's not wanted, desiring something that's not had, but more importantly, making the decision to finally go after what's not had, that's wanted, that's desired, right? This is the decision to finally choose you. So this feels like, and because I was picking up on this energy, Virgo, of like, you know, this wrongdoing, this injustice, this abandonment, right? Rejection, denial, you know, wishes broken, and these wishes being broken causing, you know, extreme grief, extreme amount of sadness, right? But more importantly, I was picking up on appreciating the wrongdoings. I thought it was you that I was picking up on, Virgo, but it feels like someone starting to appreciate what they did wrong to you. So there's something being seen behind wrong, behind bad, behind poor choices, right? Never making a decision, possibly juggling you, right? And realizing by doing so how they did that wrong, right? What they did wrong. Hope that makes sense. This just feels like, Virgo, that someone's finally saying, you know what, I choose you, Virgo. I choose you even though I didn't for the longest time, right? Ashes, apologies. person wants to apologize. Interesting enough, ashes, right? For ending things. More importantly about ashes, I'm getting the rising phoenix, the transformation. Again, acknowledging what they did wrong to transform things, acknowledging their wrongdoings to make the right choices. Again, making the decision, the right decision, Virgo. And I'm just going to say this is going to be a long reading, so you may want to grab something to drink, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm already feeling, it feels like secrets being revealed. It feels like things that you've wanted to know are about to be said, about to be spoken. So again, brace yourself. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this person, and this person knows it. Two of Swords is grounding the energy, right? The indecisive one finally makes a decision. Understands now how important it is to actually think about the decisions being made, not to just do it because it's in the moment. This feels like someone who definitely, Virgo, was not very solid or consistent, because again, it was like whichever way the wind blew is which way they went. So they think about, and remember, we're talking about their thoughts here. So this isn't even their emotions, Virgo. This is them just constantly thinking about choosing you. Always acknowledging the mistake they made, always acknowledging the mistake they were living in, right? Always thinking about how this is not where I want to be. I want to be with Virgo, right? I want to choose Virgo. I wish I would have chosen Virgo. I wish I would have chosen Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now, Virgo, if I haven't already apologized. I do work and live off of a busy road. So you are going to hear 18-wheelers, motorcycles, systems, all that good stuff, okay? I do apologize. It is what it is. Life, it's reality, right? Beggars can't be choosers. So let's tap in, right? Why am I getting that song by Lotto in my head? Tap in. Or is that Sweetie? Right, that's Sweetie, tap in. That song may be of significance for you. Maybe that's your favorite song. Maybe there's a memory that you hold with this person in that song. Regardless of who the artist is, I'm pretty sure it's Sweetie, but it may be with Lotto or something. I don't know. You get what I'm saying though, right? There's a reason that song's, you know what I'm saying, in my head right now. It feels like, hey, let me in, right? My turn. You get what I'm saying? Instead of tapping out, I'm tapping in. My turn. Let me get him. Let me get him, right? Let me get you, Virgo. Let me make you tap out, is what this is feeling like. So it does feel like some sexual tension here. And clearly this is your emperor, right? You could also be this person's emperor. Put it where it applies. But there's definitely this masculine who knows he made the wrong choice, thinks about this wrong choice constantly, Virgo, and knows that he chooses you, right? And ultimately, by thinking this, he's going to do it, right? Again, actions come from those thoughts. They come from, the things we talk about. This is stepping up, taking action, being a leader, taking care of you, protecting you, right? Being that father figure, being a father, right? To your child. Having a child with you, right? So, and this is if I'm speaking to feminine. Of course, if you are masculine, I'm speaking about you. And of course, those roles can be switched. Remember, we all possess masculine and feminine within us. It's up to you to use that discernment to figure out when you're predominantly in your masculine or your feminine, right? Energy has no sex. It has no tangible body. It is just a presence. It is an energy, right? It's a frequency. Could be an aspect of yourself. It could be an aspect of this person. Yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. And look, I can't make this up. There's that Five of Pentacles, that abandonment, that codependency. Obviously, universe is speaking very clear and very loud. You've been given up on, right? And so they literally think about how they gave up on you, how they left you out in the cold, how they hurt you and left you in this pain, right? The grief that they created for you, the torment, the torture. You know, this person may have like literally given up on you, right? Maybe you needed someone, and again, you know, this person was just like, I'm not taking care of you, I'm not helping you, I'm not here to feed you, right? Yeah, it hurt like hell, and they know that they hurt you. I think that's bottom line here. They think about how they hurt you constantly. They think about how they, you know, they didn't choose you, and how by not choosing you, what it did to you. And it's kind of interesting because even though these are hands and this is like the artwork in a church, it almost looks like a tree, you know? So from this pain comes this growth. From this pain comes stability and comes consistency, which is exactly what this person lacked. Remember, they went with the wind, right? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. This is definitely someone from your past, Virgo, who, you know, wants to return, you know, thinks about returning, and thinks about how they hurt you. Because, again, they feel that same pain. It's like by doing what they did, they felt the same exact energy, right? They could avoid it. They could run from it. But in all actuality, it was always there. They never really ran from it. They can think that they were running from it. They could think that they were escaping it, but it's there. It is here, right? I think about the past and I think about the future, but more importantly, fuck the past. Give me the future, right? This is where this person's headed. They're tired of always thinking about the past, and it's now, what can I do in the future? How can I create a life with Virgo? How can I show Virgo that I'm going to be here, that I'm going to be, you know, solid, right? That I'm not going to abandon. But the reality is the abandonment is still being felt, right? Because tangibly the abandonment still exists, right? I'm thinking about how I abandoned you. I'm thinking about how I made you feel. I'm thinking about returning. I'm thinking about choosing you. But the reality is tangibly, it's still given up on. Still giving up, still gave up, right? Still hasn't claimed, right? Still hasn't decided, still hasn't made that decision. But again, I'm telling you this because words, right, become, you know, they come from those thoughts, right? So the more your person here, Virgo, thinks about, you know, making that decision, right? The more this person thinks about how they made you feel, it hurts them. It hurts them to know what they did, and that's what makes them eventually say something, right? Eventually do something, right? These thoughts will drive them insane. These thoughts will make them go crazy. Eventually, they'll have to do something. They'll have to, you know, they'll have to create some kind of control when it comes to all these thoughts that they have circling you and surrounding you. But more importantly, surrounding what they did to you, right? Again, it feels like regret. It feels like I feel terrible for what I've done to you. I feel terrible for not choosing you. So I want to take a look at the emotions, right? The heart space, Virgo, what this person feels for you, right? What they may have not expressed, what they may have not shown, what they're hiding, what they're not hiding, right? Maybe bring some clarity to some things that they said to you, circling how they felt, right? Was it true? Was it not? You know, what they're not expressing is what you feel true, right? Hopefully this will bring some clarity and confirmation there for you, Virgo. Universe, show me what Virgo's person is feeling for them, please. We have the Five of Swords. They feel defeated, right? I'm conflicted. I'm confused because it's over. I blocked you. I didn't let you in. When you were vulnerable, Virgo, when you were at your weakest, I took your power from you, right? This feels like I am above you. I am better than you, but also feeling so defeated by it. Like, how could I do this to you? How could I make you feel so low? How could I make you feel like you owed me something, right? Like you should just be so submissive and you should just bend over backwards and bow down. So there's this defeat. I defeated things. I rejected. I refused. I created this war. I created this conflict by not allowing you in, by not accepting what I truly felt like I could be victorious with, right? There's this feeling of, I know what I have. I know that it could be great. I know that it could be awesome, but I'm refusing it. I'm blocking you. I'm not letting you in. And it created a war. It created a fight, a battle that's depleting, right? Your person emotionally, depleting what they feel. So it feels like it's just eating up their emotions, right? Their emotions are eating them up, right? They're going crazy because emotionally they rejected, emotionally they created this battle that they're facing now. This constantly thinking about choosing you, constantly thinking about what they did to you. They created this war. 7 of Wands. Look, but I'm here to say, Virgo, they know your worth. They know your value. They know that you're worth it. They know, right, that they deserve you. And I feel like this person knows that you're worth it so much that they should fight for you, right? They desire to fight for you. Their fire burns so fiercely and out of control for you. This desire to fight this blockage, to fight this defense mechanism. They're afraid of how much they desire you. They're afraid of how much they want to start, what feels like forever, what feels like it's just going to consume once it's had, right? So it almost feels like, there's this fear that once they're with you, that's it. It's over, right? That it's only you. And the power that connection holds with you is so intense that yes, they can get burned. Yes, they can get hurt. And it feels like a defense mechanism, right? Look, we have the 10 of Cups at the end of the deck, right? The bottom of the deck. They're holding on to this forever. They're holding on to this happiness, this family, this home, this dream being fulfilled, right? This vision being had, being emotionally satisfied by you, with you, building with you. Show me more when it comes to this person's heart space, how they feel for Virgo, where they're at emotionally for Virgo. We have the Moon card, so they're definitely covering what they feel for you. But the emotions are here, right? The love is here. I'm just not letting you know what I feel. I'm not telling you how I feel. I'm not allowing you to feel the love I have for you. But it's deep. It's deep. It's intense. There's so much mystery behind what they feel. They never fully told you, but there was always something felt because I feel it here, right? It's like I feel it, but I don't know what it is. I feel it. It's powerful, but it scares me, right? It scares me because I don't know what it is. I don't know why it feels like that. Oh man, it feels so strong though. It can hurt. I know this can hurt. It's way too powerful to ignore, but I've got to try to ignore it because if it's this powerful, it's going to hurt. But the love is too fierce. It's too fierce. Eventually it will be exposed. Eventually it will come to the light because again, there's too much emotions here. Just like the cycles of a moon, the phases of a moon. Eventually this person's love will be so full, right, that it's tired of being kept hidden. It's tired of being covered, suppressed. So it'll come out. It'll be expressed. It'll be communicated. It'll be shown. It'll be felt. This person wants you to know that they love you, wants you to feel the love they have for you. But they choose to keep it back. They choose to not tell you, to not express it, to not let it out. So instead, they run away, 10 of Swords, right? They hurt you, they betray you, they stab you in the back. over and over and over and over again. They know how much they've hurt you. I'm getting, though, just as much as they know how much they hurt you, they also know that you allowed them to, that it was like you were willing to sacrifice everything for them. You were willing to get stabbed over and over and over and over again for this person. This person is like almost like saying, you know what, man, Virgo was loyal. Virgo was so loyal that Virgo allowed me to hurt, to cause these wounds, to cause this trauma, right? There's definitely been this awakening. There's definitely been this truth, this clarity to what was done to you. So what are they doing about it, right? What are the actions here? We have the Eight of Wands. Virgo, look, this person will communicate. And I feel like this person comes in quick, fast, so fast that it's almost like you're like whoa, 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 slow down, slow down. You're talking too fast. I can't catch you. Slow it down, right? Yeah, I feel like this person's desires for you are not going to slow down. Again, I feel like, just like with this moon emotion here, right? Piscean, water energy here. Those emotions, eventually those emotions are going to overfill. They're going to pour out. They can't be, they can't be hidden forever. They can't. And so it just feels like all of a sudden, once those emotions start like coming out the top, right? Once they start overpouring, they're just coming out so fast because it's been stored for so long. It's just like, like a dam, when a dam is, exploded or a dam is destroyed, it just, the floodgates, right? Here comes all this passion. Here comes all this creation, this desire, this want, and this need, right? To love you, to take care of you, to give to you, because it feels like I'm always running from you so I don't have to give to you, because if I give to you, this giving is forever. I know it. It's too powerful to say that it's not going to last forever. So there's almost this realization, even from the very get-go here, Virgo, that you were always the one. But let me run away from it, because I know that since, Virgo's the one, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be, because it's meant to be, right? So almost taking advantage and taking granted, right, of the love that you were willingly, right, giving. Queen of Swords, right? But again, this is that fear, because it's like you've got your wall up now, right? You've been hurt. And there's what feels like this period of time where it's been too long, or what feels like too long, because nothing is ever too long, right? But it just feels like this amount of time where it's like, man, I've had a lot of time to be bitter, to be mad, to be angry, but to also get over you and to understand that, hey, I can't let you have me, right? And I'm speaking from Virgo's point of view here, right? So Virgo, it's like, you've got your wall up, and I'm telling you, this person knows you do. They feel it because they're afraid. They're afraid that, obviously you're not going to allow them in. You're not going to give them, your emotions. You're not going to express to them what you feel. And so it's almost like, man, I'm afraid, because here I'm going to, call up, right? I'm going to come in really quick and call up Virgo, and I'm going to be like, hey, Virgo, look, I'm going to tell you like a floodgate here of how I feel and what I want to do, right? And what I want to create and what I desire to have with you and create with you here. And it's like, Virgo's like, no, I'm good. Hold up. I don't know about this, right? So of course, they're picking up on that energy, Virgo, but they're also deathly afraid of it here. Absolutely, though, this person will be going to communicate, right? That is the actions, right? That this person is desiring to communicate to you, desiring to talk to you, desiring, right, to connect. Working hard to have this communication, working hard to have this connection. Let's get one more card when it comes to the actions of your person, right? When it comes to what actions they're going to take with you, we have the Ten of Swords. So, you know, obviously it's a little scary because the Ten of Swords is coming through, right? It's still like this over and over again torment, right? The same cycle over and over again. Ten of Swords is in the upright. I've shuffled these cards over and over again. I've set intention off of camera, including shuffling it on camera with you, right? This Ten of Swords is still here. It's still in the upright. So it feels like this person comes in, Virgo, communicates again, and yet stabs you in the back again. Ends things again. Even though they know, okay, even though they've had this clarity, oh yes, I've hurt you. I know how much it hurts you, right? But my desire for you is just too strong to deny. So even though I hurt you, I'm going to come back in, I'm going to communicate with you, and I'm going to end things with it, you know, with you again. I'm going to hurt you all over again because I know that you'll still be there, right? Because I know that this is for me. I know that I deserve it. It's being grounded by the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, that's not an equal give and take, right? It's not an equal give and take. So that's what that Queen of Cups is, right? That the Queen of Swords, I apologize, right? The Queen of Swords is protecting your heart because this person is in and out, hot and cold. This person does not give to you in the same way you give to them, Virgo. This person, it feels like I'm going to go after lust. I'm going to go after tangible things. I'm going to go after things that have no substance. And I'll always come back to you, Virgo, because you have substance. But that, again, Queen of Swords, you need to protect yourself. You need to guard your heart. Because it feels like this person just doesn't give to you in the same way you give to them, Virgo. Right? And it feels like they're not going to in this energy. Because again, the conflict is, the challenge is, I'm going to block what I feel. I'm going to deny what I feel. I'm going to run from what I feel. I mean, Virgo, clearly, you know, again, free will is here. Whether you choose to allow this person back in when they reach out to you, you know, it comes down to you. But I mean, clearly this person hasn't learned their lesson, right? They see something very clearly. They're seeing it very clearly that they hurt you, that they know what they've done to you, but they're going to do it to you again in this energy. So let's see how we can change this, right? My goal here is to figure out how we can manifest this in a better way. So Virgo, if you're the one that is thinking like this, right, then clearly universe is saying, again, your thoughts lead to your actions, right? Your thoughts lead you to determine if you're going to emotionally invest in what it is that you're thinking about or not, right? And it feels like this person makes the decision because they desire to so bad, but then once they do, it's like they get back in their head, and for some reason they end things, right? There's definitely this fear of being vulnerable. There's this fear of longevity, right? There's this fear of long term. So again, it's, you know, it's almost like this person appreciates doing the wrong thing. It's like, that's a pretty sick individual if that's the case here, Virgo, because this is like, oh, I know I'm hurting Virgo and I want to hurt Virgo. Like there's this vendetta, there's this, you know what I'm saying? There's this evil intent behind hurting you. Right? Even though there's this love here, and even though this love exists, they're still choosing to hurt you. And of course, Virgo, I don't like that, right? And cross watcher, if that's what you're choosing to do to Virgo, no, right? And Virgo, don't worry if this person is intentionally doing these things to you, that karma will come back and times 10. Okay? Yeah, look, imprisonment. Trapped. Universe, show me more and show me how to change this, right? Show me why this ending keeps taking place. Show me how we can change this ending, right? How we can change this betrayal. We have the serpent, transformation. We have cauldron, womb. We have black rose, mourning. And we also have graveyard, grounded. It's being grounded by communication, okay? So clearly this is just confirmation that communication is coming from this person, Virgo. Okay. But again, I feel like the communication comes and things end. Now, for a rare few of you guys, yes, I do feel like this person communicates why they ended things and just how much they hurt you and how much they feel bad for hurting you. But at the end of the day, the Ten of Swords is still in the upright. This person is still going to do the same thing, okay? So even if this person is calling to say, hey, look, I know I did you wrong. I know what I've done wrong. I'm sorry for doing those things. The energy is still the same, right? So the communication comes. I've changed, Virgo. Okay, I want to nurture this because I'm saddened. I'm mourning you. I miss you. I can't live without you, Virgo. Okay, I'm solid. I'm grounded. This feels like an apology, right? I'm calling to apologize. Yeah, absolutely, Virgo. This person's calling to apologize. To apologize for hurting you. But remember, this energy is still here. The ending is still here. The ending still takes place. The pain, the betrayal, it takes place again. Universe, show me why and show me how to change it. I want this to make sense for you, Virgo, and I want you to have the confirmation and clarity that you need. But more importantly, I want you to know how to manifest correctly, right? So, universe wants to get down to the nitty-gritty, right? To the facts, to the truth here behind this person, Virgo. Let's get down, right? Let's strip it down. Let's get down to the bones, to the actual truth, right? Removing this mask, removing this fakeness, removing the lies. This feels karmic. Feels like they haven't learned their lesson. But it could be that maybe they learned their lesson through you. Maybe that's, that could be what this is, Virgo. Absolutely. For some of you guys, you choose to put an ending to the cycles and not accept this person. Remember, their fear is that you're going to say no, that you've got your guard up too high. Yeah, you could be rejecting this person. And for those of you guys rejecting this person, that's when they receive this karma, right? They realize, they see the truth. Oh man, I fucked up too much. I hurt Virgo too much, right? I do feel like, Virgo, this person does get tarot readings. Okay, they are watching tarot, circling you. So I do feel like I am speaking to cross watchers and cross watcher. If Virgo is denying you, I do apologize. And this may be a hard pill to swallow, right? Now, for the others of you guys, right, where you're not rejecting this person, where you're not denying this person, but you accept them back in, right, because they give you this apology. Burned bridges over it. Done. Spilling the tea, people's business. And we have unexpected guests, okay? So what this feels like is by allowing this person in, a whole bunch of drama is handed to you. Right? With this person comes confusion. With this person comes, telling everybody about y'all, right? There's this sense of honory and not in a good way, right? I know what I've got. Remember, I keep talking about this. Oh, I know what I got, right? You're below me. I've got you in the palm of my hand because you've allowed me to hurt you, so I can continue to hurt you, right? There's that. Again, for some of you guys, you're dealing with a very karmic person, a very toxic person. For those of you guys, again, dealing with this toxic person, I feel like at the end of the day, this person gets tired of you really quickly and then wants to run their mouth about you, right? And I feel like at the end of the day, whoever they're running their mouth to, you don't like this person. You don't like when this person comes around. You don't like when this person is near, your person, because it's like you get what I'm saying? They what feels like from your point of view influence them. But birds of a feather flock together. If they're hanging out with this person, it's because they're just like them, okay? Now, for others of you guys, like I said, this person's not necessarily toxic. It's just that, you're going to teach them a learning lesson, okay? And I feel like, for those of you guys, again, rejecting this person when they call you, when they reach out to you to apologize, I feel like that's just because you've reached that point, Virgo, where you're done. You're over it. You're like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. Right? There's those ashes again too, right? This person wanting to transform things and you saying, no, I'm done. I'm over it. It hurt too much. There was too much death. There was too much ending. There was too much pain. I've transformed. I'm done. I'm over it, right? And maybe you go and tell everybody, right? Tell everybody about this unexpected guest, this person coming back into your life unexpectedly and communicating this apology, right? Again, apologize for that back noise. The 18-wheelers are just loud here. This does feel like, a ghost from the past, right? Somebody who's haunted you here, Virgo, right? Coming through to communicate, hey, look, I'm sorry for what I've done. But again, I feel like a majority of you guys, Virgo, kind of put an ending to it because you realize this person is not in the right energy. I also feel like, Virgo, you're picking up on this. I feel like telepathically this person is communicating to you because they're thinking about communicating, right? So it's like you can feel it. You can pick up on it because I do feel like this is your twin flame. But again, a lot of you guys are rejecting, refusing, free will. You're allowed to. Again, this twin flame. Now, for those of you guys not rejecting this twin flame, just understand that this person, again, the reality has to be faced, what they've done wrong. And if they haven't fully understood what they've done wrong, again, if they continue to hurt you, they're going to receive their karma, right? And I feel like what this is eventually all my Virgos get to a point with this person where you refuse them, where you reject them, okay? And remember, just because you refuse or you reject this person doesn't mean it's forever, right? It may just be a cycle where this person has to feel what they've done for, done to you, right? To appreciate you. We have uninvited guest, uncomfortable. Again, it feels like this person's making you feel uncomfortable, Virgo. Making you feel uncomfortable, which is very weird. Because it feels like you've wanted this person for so long and then it's like they come around and it's just not the same, right? Again, it makes you feel very uncomfortable. Like they're stalking you, like they're creeping you, right? Which is kind of ironic because, the whole, twin flame runner chaser. It's like Virgo, for the longest time, you were embracing feminine energy, right? Codependent, chasing after masculine. And now it feels like those roles have switched. It feels like feminine is now possessing this masculine energy. And, the masculine is now emotional, feeling down because of what, right? Masculine has done. Drama, unpredictable suspense. So this person brings drama. Feels like that flip of the switch. So this masculine is no longer, right? Again, for some of you guys, this masculine is no longer going to run. It's going to be like, I'm a leech. I'm sucking you. Like, I just want everything from you. And I don't mean using you, right? It just means like this person's emotions are oozing out so much. Now it's this overflood of emotions and you're not used to this from this person. So you've always looked to this person as this runner, this masculine, this game, this, you get what I'm saying? This vicious, like, hamster wheel, right? Spinning, like always not knowing, never settling, never stopping. Just keep going. Let me just constantly try to grab you, right? And again, it feels like once this person actually stops and comes in to apologize and communicate to you, you're just like, you're not the same person I knew, right? You're not the same person I loved. So it just feels uncomfortable. It's weird. You're expressing all these emotions to me. You're being really like emotional and it's a little too much for me. It's a little too clingy, right? It's a little bit too creeper for me. Again, I feel like for others of you guys where you're not really rejecting this person, it feels like they're just coming in and they're bringing a lot of drama. Like I said, eventually you get tired of it and it's like you have to reject this person. You have to refuse them because it's just too much for you. And regardless if they're the one that puts the end to it or you, the ending takes place, right? Again, there's another betrayal here. it's hard for me to pick up on exactly who's who. So it feels like a majority of you guys are, again, because I've got cross watchers here and I've got people just spying in. So it feels like, yeah, some of you guys are, totally rejecting this person. And then others of you guys, of course, are being rejected. It's like this person is intentionally, constantly listening to a song. And so, and not only constantly listening to a song, but thinking about you while listening to the song. So what happens is they manifest you hearing the song, right? Remember, I was getting tap in, right? They're ready to tap in. But of course, there's warning here with this drama, with this uncomfortable energy, the spilling the tea, right? Coming out of nowhere. And it could be, Virgo, that possibly you're in another connection and that's why this feels uncomfortable. And maybe that's why you have to deny this person. Again, it's not going to be for all of you guys, but, I am here to say that, there is this sense of responsibility here, right? But I feel like the ending needs to take place for this responsibility to take place, right? So again, that karma has to be served. And it does feel like, Virgo, it needs to come from you. But again, some of you guys are going to repeat the same cycle and not be able to hold that guard up just yet and not be able to deny this person. And then that's when this person, rejects and denies you. But again, it feels like the denial has to take place for the truth to be seen. So for those of you guys who choose to, allow this connection to go somewhere after this communication, for those of you guys who don't deny this person, who don't get tired of it, who don't basically betray right back, what's going to happen is you're eventually going to see the truth, because it's almost like you see this reading. It's your, okay, come to Jesus talk, right? It's your, this truth that you don't want to really face and you don't want it to happen, but then it becomes reality and you're like, okay, now I can't deny it. That reading, this was it to a T. Yeah, universe, thank you. You're speaking loud. I see now that I should have denied this person so that they could have had their karma instead of me living out this person's karma, right? Definitely, be careful, because there is this, draining leech energy. Again, it feels like when this person comes back to you, Virgo, it's different. It's totally different than how you had it before. So it's going to be a lot for you. Again, this person's going to express things that they have not expressed. And it feels like you've waited a long time for it, Virgo. But again, it feels like when you get it, you're just like, whoa, was not expecting that. It's a little too much for me. You're a little bit too much in your feels. I haven't talked to you in a while. I feel like I don't even know you at this point, even though I missed you, and even though I did have all these feelings for you, and I still do, even though I'm conflicted and I had all that anger and pain, I've learned how to let go, right? Again, it feels like I'm speaking to a Virgo that's learned to let go of this person, and this person's coming back because you get what I'm saying, you created that flip of the switch here. So very interesting. I do want to get a few more cards on this side here when it comes to this communication, and then we'll get you some ending advice, Virgo, to wrap up your reading here. We have rest. And actually, we're going to place it there. Universe, let's get two more cards here. Two more cards for this communication, please. We have karma, just confirming. Again, universe is just speaking very clearly, right? When it comes to karma, okay? Karma being served, karma needing to be served, right? Universe, let's get that final card here. And we have play, right? Yeah, it feels like you almost have to play with this person's emotions for them to really, truly feel how they played with yours, right? I'm sorry I played with your heart. Again, this person is going to communicate, Virgo, saying they're sorry for toying with your emotions, for playing with you, for playing games, right? I've put an ending to those ways, right? I'm at peace. I want to put a rest to this pain. I want to transform things, right? I want to put a rest to this hold, to this weight, to this what feels like silence, right? Again, I want to heal things. So absolutely, this person's coming to communicate to you, wanting to heal things, and you've got a decision to make here. And it feels like the reason you have to make this decision is because they're thinking and manifesting this decision. Again, they're thinking about how they want to choose you. So they're manifesting you thinking about how you want to, choose them. And it's almost like the opposite, right? Since now they're wanting to choose you, now you're saying, you know what? No, I don't want to choose you. And then, like I said, for those of you guys where you do, you know, choose this person and then they end things with you, I feel like this is going to be your wake-up call to say, okay, you know what? I have to create this karma for this person. I am this person's karma. And again, it's not to say that it doesn't work out later, that it doesn't come back around, and that it's not both balanced better. It just feels like it can't take place. That balance, that connection that you want with this person can't take place until this karma's been served. Until this person has healed, until they heal themselves, right? They can't attract a healed connection. They can't, you get what I'm saying? So it almost feels like you've healed and they're not healed, and they're trying to come back to you and you're not attracted to them because they're not in the same, you get what I'm saying? Law of attraction. You're attracting, you know, healed people. You're attracting people who are not like this. This person is still attracted to you though because of your twin flame. It's a natural reaction, right? So clearly, I do want to get you some ending advice to wrap up your reading here, Virgo. Universe, let's get some ending advice for Virgos. All right, so we do have change coming through. Again, it feels like you got to change things, right? You got to shed those leaves, right? You got to be firm. You got to be solid. And you've got to change it. But I also feel like things are going to change with the changing of the season, meaning I feel like this change, right, the change of the season is bringing on change with you, is bringing on change with your person. Therefore, things are inevitably going to change. But I feel like overall, universe is saying for you to change things, Virgo. So there's absolutely a change here. Maybe you manifested this change, Virgo. Regardless, it feels like things are changing between you two, but it's not the change that was expected. Virgo, that is all I have for you guys in this reading. I hope this brought some confirmation, some clarity. I hope this brought answers to any questions you had, right? I hope this brings solution to any problems you have. With that being said, Virgo, don't forget to drop a comment. Let me know how it resonated for you guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Also, too, if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Join my family. Show me some love. Become a part of my soul tribe. So yeah, I'll definitely see you guys next time. I love you, Virgo. Bye.